YouTube, what's up? It's Chelsea. Welcome back. Okay, so first of all, I hope you're all having a great start to 2024. Second, I figured I'd do something a little different today on my YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know, I am on TikTok. Give me a follow if you're not following me already. I'll have my account name down below in the description. Um, and I've done reviews on Bones Coffee throughout different videos on my TikTok. Now, Bones Coffee, I'll have a photo of their company logo right here. They specialize in unique coffee flavors. And I've tried 3 different sample packs now, like 3 different sample pack bundles, if you want to put it that way. And I'm like, I haven't really thought about ranking them, so I figured that'd be a fun thing to do. So, without further ado, let's rank my favorite Bones coffees. Just a heads up, these are my past TikToks. I just trimmed them down a little bit, and I'm recording over it. I muted the clips and doing a voiceover to prevent copyright because I use music. Just to let you guys know. Number 15 on my list is Maple Bacon, and I was honestly really scared to try this one because, well, bacon flavored coffee. Honestly, like, it didn't taste as bad as I was anticipating, but it was not my favorite. I was really confused by it. I didn't really taste bacon, which is, I guess, a good thing because I don't want my coffee tasting like meat. But maple was kind of a little lost for me too, so that's why it's at number 15 for me. Number 14 on my list is Salty Siren, otherwise known as a salted caramel mocha coffee. I had really high hopes of this one because I love salted caramel or caramel. Let me know how you say it in the comments. And I love mocha. You definitely got a caramel smell, but not salted caramel. And it didn't taste like salted caramel or mocha. It tasted like regular caramel coffee. So I was a little disappointed by this one, not gonna lie. I didn't hate it. It just wasn't for me, unfortunately. That's why, due to those reasons, that's why it's number 14 on the list. Number 13 on the list is from the Nightmare Before Christmas box, and that is Frog's Breath, otherwise known as chocolate mole, which they described as chocolate and spice in this case. Honestly, I was a little skeptical about this one. Yes, I've had like cayenne and chocolate together before, or something with spice and chocolate, and it was delicious. With this, I smelled chocolate in the coffee, obviously, but not a lot of spice. Now, the taste, I taste chocolate mostly. The spice was not really in the initial taste, but it was in the aftertaste, a tiny, tiny bit. Like, it wasn't a strong flavor. So for that, I am giving it, 13 on the list. Okay, so number 12 is Mudslide Boogie, otherwise known as a mudslide cocktail. The reason why I'm giving this number 12 is, one, I have no frame of reference to what a mudslide tastes like. So I really couldn't compare it to anything, unfortunately. And honestly, I mostly just tasted, like, I got a chocolate flavor and a hint of Irish cream. But keep in mind, I have no idea what a mudslide tastes like. I never had it. I should give it a try one day. But I mostly tasted coffee with a hint of chocolate. It wasn't too bad. It just didn't help that I had no frame of reference to what it's supposed to taste like. So for that, number 12. Okay, now it's time to see which coffee is number 11 on the list, and that is Cinnabon, which is a cinnamon bun flavored coffee. This was actually the very first Bones coffee that I tried, ever. And honestly, I was really excited for this one, to be honest with you, because I love cinnamon buns and I love coffee. And I figured the two together would be a match made in heaven. Okay, so while I was doing my smell test, I was very pleasantly surprised with how good it smelled. Like, it smelled like a cinnamon bun. You get like a strong cinnamon smell. And it smelled so good. I was very happy about that. Now, the taste was a different story. It tasted good, don't get me wrong, but it was a very subtle flavor almost. It wasn't as strong tasting as it was smelling. I did like it though. This wasn't my first choice. Maybe it's because I added too much milk to my coffee, which does happen quite a bit. So there's that. Okay, here we are at number 10, and this is also from the Nightmare Before Christmas box, and that coffee is Rough Weather, which is an oatmeal cream pie coffee. Now, I love oatmeal cream pies. They're one of my favorite things ever, and I was really curious about it in coffee form. Honestly, like, I was a little skeptical, but I was excited. I had high hopes. I didn't really smell oatmeal cream pie. I smelled more coffee, which is fine. I'll still enjoy it regardless. Now, surprisingly, it tasted really good. Obviously, you tasted the coffee, but it tastes like if you like take an oatmeal cream pie and just dunk it in your coffee. I don't know if anyone does that, but that's what I think it tastes like. Just dunking an oatmeal cream pie in your coffee. It was subtle but good. I don't know why. I feel really bad for ranking these Nightmare Before Christmas coffees so low on my list. But number 9 is the Pumpkin King. Pumpkin, pecan, or pecan, and praline. This one I was excited about because I love pumpkin spice lattes, especially in the fall. They're so good. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is like an elevated version of a pumpkin spice latte that you get like a Dunkin' or a Starbucks or any coffee shop. Honestly, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was really, really good, but it was kind of basic. So that's why it's number 9 on my list. Wow, I can't believe we were halfway through our ranking almost, and that's why we are finally at number 8, and that is none other than French toast. Now, the reason why I put this one at number 8 is while, yes, I did enjoy it, I enjoyed the smell of it and I enjoyed the taste. There was no other flavor in this coffee really besides maple syrup. I felt like I was drinking maple syrup and coffee together, which is not a bad thing. But I was expecting a little bit more from it, I guess. As much as I didn't enjoy it, I was expecting a little bit more. I did like it more than the cinnamon bun one, so that's why it's at number 8. Number 7 on the list is Santa Jack, otherwise known as cranberry creme brulee. Now, the smell of this coffee, I was very, very happy about. The main smell I got was cranberry, and I love cranberry, especially for the holidays. The smell was really promising. The taste, it was okay. I did like it. Don't get me wrong, I did like it. I guess part of the issue is I messed up making it. Again, adding too much milk into it, maybe that kind of muted the flavor a little bit. But it wasn't horrible. I tasted like, the flavors. It got a little lost, the cranberry. But that's my fault, so yeah. Okay, so we are getting close to our number 1 pick, but for now, number 6 on the list is strawberry cheesecake. Now, I love cheesecake. It's one of my favorite desserts. It's so good. You definitely had like a strawberry smell to this, but I don't know if it tasted like strawberry cheesecake. It did smell like it. It smelled like strawberry cheesecake, but however, there was a difference in the taste and the smell. To me, it tasted more like a strawberry shortcake, which is totally different than cheesecake. It's good. I did like it. Also, the strawberry was a little artificial for me, but that's okay. That's expected. But this was really good, though. I did like it a lot. Hence why it's at number 6. Now it's time for our top 5 Bones coffees. Well, we're already at number 5, and number 5 is Holy Cannoli, with the skeleton godfather on the bag. Now, it didn't really smell like a cannoli, but it did taste like a cannoli. Hence why I put it at the number 5 spot. It did taste really good. I enjoyed it. Okay, so after deciding long and hard for what my number 4 pick would be, number 4 on the list is What the Fluff, which is a berry cotton candy flavored coffee. And at first, yes, I was very, very, very skeptical to try this one because you don't think cotton candy and you're like, oh, let me put it in a cup of coffee. No, you don't think that. But this one, it smelled like cotton candy. More specifically, berry cotton candy. It was good. It smelled good. I was excited, but a little nervous. The taste, I was very surprised by it. I was confused by it at first, but I mean that in the good way. Can you be confused in the good way? I don't know. I did like it though. I was pleasantly surprised. And I guess they proved me wrong. So that's why it's at number 4. Well, we are getting closer and closer to our number 1 pick, but for now, let's go over which one is number 3 on the list, and that is From Dusk Till Donuts, which is a glazed jelly donut coffee. Now, you all love coffee and donuts. They're a match made in heaven.
And honestly, I was really excited for this one. It smelled like a donut. I kid you not. It had a fruity smell, like I said, but it does. I don't know what kind of fruit it was for the jelly, but regardless, it smelled really good. And honestly, the taste was even better. It really tasted like a jelly donut. It was so good. It was legit. Now it's time for our number two pick on my Bones Coffee ranking, and that is Cookies and Dreams, which is essentially cookies and cream or an Oreo flavored coffee. This one it smelled really good. I did like it. It smelled like an Oreo, which I was very happy about. And the taste, think of it like the oatmeal cream pie. You take an Oreo, dip it in your coffee, or dunk it, then eat it. That's essentially what it tastes like. And I feel like coffee and chocolate in general are just a match made in heaven. We made it to our number one pick. I am so excited. Number one, at least on my ranking, is Electric Unicorn, which is fruity cereal flavored coffee. I was so excited to try this one. Right when I saw Electric Unicorn on the bag label, I'm like, oh, I gotta get this one. And honestly, I was a little nervous at first because you think like fruity cereal, you don't think of coffee mixed with it. But I kid you not, it tastes like the leftover milk from Fruity Pebbles. It was so good. Like, like leftover cereal milk. It was really, really good. I highly recommend it. This is my favorite.
Oh my gosh, that was a way more difficult task than I anticipated. I didn't think ranking my least favorite Bones coffees to my most favorite would be so difficult. But as you can see, my favorite Bones coffee is Electric Unicorn. Hands down, that is my favorite one. It tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's so good. Um, but yeah, it was way more difficult than I thought it would be. Required a lot of thinking, which isn't a bad thing, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Also, you can hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Check me out on my social media. My account usernames will be down below. And I'll have a link to Bones Coffee's website so you guys can check it out for yourselves. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.